All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you tuning in. And let's start to settle in. As always, when you're ready, when you get your space set up, you just lie back, close your eyes, and you breathe. We take the time to make that transition, to start to shift into the practice. We all lead busy lives. We're doing multiple things at once, juggling different responsibilities. So it's important to remember that as we start the practice, this act of stillness is part of the practice. We tend to define the practice by the movement, the stretching, the strengthening, the postures, but stillness is just as much a part of it as all of that. So take the time, even if it's just for a breath or two, take the time for stillness. Take the time to let everything start to drift away, to let the body feel heavy against the floor, softening around the edges. Taking the time to just notice the breath, that sense of that moving and nothing else. Just a couple more breaths, just a couple more moments. And your next inhale, a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees and you wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight, and you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement. Come back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth, and the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. And on your next inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. The eyes are closed. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward, broadening. And exhale, you press back, down dog. You settle in. You can pedal the feet, roll the shoulders. Taking any movement you like. Settling into this first one. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. And inhale all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale, full extension. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Don't overthink the sun salutes, especially as you become more familiar with them. You're settling into the rhythm, that sense of movement, finding that full range of motion, that coordination. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale, nice and broad. Exhale, down dog. You don't want it to feel rigid as you're trying to get it right. Instead, you just feel the movement. That ability to move your weight front to back, side to side. An ability to coordinate your limbs. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale. And exhale. You relax your arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. And nice and steady. The big toes are close, the heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms check. You set your base. The weight favors the heels, the tailbone draws down. You soften your eyes. Nice strong stance. Then exhale, folding forward. You catch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins. You bow the head as you fold forward over your legs. Feel the tailbone actively tilting towards the ceiling. Your kneecaps lifting, hip flexors engaging, helping to draw you forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. You rise up. You settle in. Nice, strong, steady stance. Then we're going to bring the palms together and drop the thumbs between the shoulder blades. The elbows point up. The head presses back against your forearms. Trying to lift your chin, trying to lift your upper chest. While you keep the abdominal wall drawing in. And straightening those arms out. You open up, warrior two. The back heel spins in. The front knee is bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. And especially here as we open up from high lunge, turning to be broad to long edge. Be mindful of that front thigh. There's a tendency it starts to drift in on you, letting the weight settle into the arch of the foot. You want to keep that thigh externally rotating. The thigh is going straight ahead. And then you get that nice broadening through the adductors, the inner thigh. On your next inhale, you straighten out that right leg and you reach forward, triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up to start. Broad from hand to hand. And we're going to bring that left bicep next to left ear. Extended side triangle. Nice long level line from that left wrist to shoulder to hip. The torso is rolling back. The legs are strong, pressing down and out. Last couple of breaths if you want to lift that bottom arm, feel free. But you keep the body long and level rather than starting to arc. And on inhale, you rise up as you shift back to warrior two. You take a breath and set it up. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. And when you feel steady, palms together, thumbs between the shoulder blades. And you start to open the upper chest. Keep the low back, the core engaged. Trying to lift those elbows away from your chest. Get that stretch through the underarm. That subtle bend of the thoracic spine, the upper back. And inhale, straighten the arms. And you open up, warrior two. You get broad. You settle in. Nice steady breath. And straightening out that left leg, you reach forward, triangle pose. And left hand lands down, right arm reaches up to start. And then once you feel long through the torso, you bring that right bicep next to your ear. And you see if you can't lengthen out that top line while staying level. Rather than starting to arc the ribs towards the ceiling, you're reaching straight out. Keeping that underline, that left side long. Again, if you want to lift that bottom arm for a couple breaths, feel free. But just stay in those legs, nice and strong, so the torso can reach. And on inhale, you rise up, warrior two. And then exhale, hands to the floor. And you find your route to down dog. And exhale the right foot forward, low lunge. We're going into side angle from here. So right hand's on the floor inside the right foot. The knee squeezes the upper right arm. That left heel spins in as that left side sweeps up. If you want to bind, feel free to wrap that top arm. Maybe catching hands outside that right hip. Let you roll open. Keeping that right hip hugging in towards the midline of the mat. And bringing the arms back into a T on your next inhale. You just lift the torso, warrior two. The hips stay low. You take a breath as we make our way into half moon. So nice and smooth, we're going to start to shift that weight forward out over that right leg. That right hand lowers down as that left leg lifts up. And remember, if you feel wobbly, you can always turn yourself to face the floor. Orient yourself, and then you start to work on rolling that left side back. But try and avoid pushing down into that right hand. When we push into it, that means we've moved our weight in front of that right foot, forcing us to put weight into that arm. We're trying to anchor our weight into the right leg. So that right hand should be relatively light. Better yet, it floats over the floor. And nice and smooth, that right knee starts to bend as you step back. Warrior two. And on inhale, you sweep that left arm forward, peeling that left heel. High lunge. Palms together, thumbs to your heart this time, as you fold and twist over to the right. Revolve side angle. You can lower that back knee. You can broaden the arms or bind as you like to go tighter. As you start to work that deep twist. That left side rolling under. The right side rolling back. And on your next inhale, back to center high lunge. You set it up. Then exhale, hands to the floor as you find your way to down dog. And the left foot steps forward. Left hand's inside the foot. The knee squeezes against the upper arm. Right heel spins in as that right arm sweeps up. Side angle. Work through your progressions as you like. Binding that thigh. But stay open across the upper chest. And with the arms opening into a T, you're grounded with your feet as you rise up. Warrior two. And making that transition into half moon. Nice and smooth. That left hand will guide you forward. You feel your weight moving out into that left leg as you rise up. You make any adjustments you need. And nice and smooth. Control that transition as that left knee bends and that right foot steps back. Right back into warrior two. And inhale, high lunge. Sweeping that right side forward. When you're square and set with your legs, palms together, thumbs to your heart, you fold and twist. Revolve, side angle. And on inhale, back to center, high lunge. Take that full breath on top. And exhale, hands to the floor. And from here, you're going to keep your feet where they are as you walk your hands back. I'm going to fold over your legs at the back of your mat. And inhale as you rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. From here, you're going to step that right foot forward about 3 feet, roughly the middle of your mat. The arms come behind your back. Interlace the fingers. The palms squeeze, the shoulders roll back. And on exhale, you fold forward over that right leg. You try and lead with your heart, your sternum, the center of your chest, as if you're going to take your sternum, the center of your chest, down to that right foot. Reaching there. The tendency in our folds is we have our mind in our head, so we try and lead with our head, and we start to curl back towards that knee. You're trying to go long, pouring the torso forward over that thigh, rather than rounding back into it. And on inhale, you rise up. You relax your arms. You're making our way into revolved triangle. So bring that right hand to your right hip. That left arm reaches up. You fold forward about halfway. Keep your center between your feet as you rotate. That left hand lands down. That right arm reaches up. Keep pressing down into the outer edge of that left foot. And remember, if you feel particularly wobbly here, especially as if your feet are one in front of the other like you're on a tightrope, just take that back foot and step it over towards the left edge of the mat a little bit more. And on exhale, that right hand comes down. As you shift your weight now forward so that left leg can lift up behind you. Standing splits. The hands can walk forward to help balance you out, or you start to walk them back. But as you fold over that right leg, you lift that left heel towards the ceiling. Your head bows. You breathe. And on exhale, you just float that left foot forward next to the right, folding forward over your legs. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. And that left foot steps forward about 3 feet, right around the top edge of your mat. The arms come behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Shoulders roll back. And you lead with your heart as you fold forward over that left leg. Inhale as you rise up. Left hand to left hip. Right arm reaches up. And on exhale, you fold just about halfway, parallel to the floor as you rotate. Left hand lands down, or I'm sorry, right hand lands down. Left arm reaches up. And again, you can always adjust those feet so that you feel steady. Broadening them out. Giving you that nice rotation of the torso. Good. Then on exhale, that left hand comes down. You shift your weight as you lift that right leg up behind you. Standing splits. And you work it as you like. Walking the hands forward. Maybe walking them back. Lifting that right heel towards the ceiling as your torso folds forward over that left leg. And floating that right foot forward, folding over your legs. Now with those big toes close, on your next inhale, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. Bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you twist over to the right. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. You can broaden, you can bind, but your hips are low. The crown, the head's extending forward. Back to center chair, hips low, arms high. Take a breath. Then palms together as you twist over to left. Inhale back to center, hips low, arms high. Then bringing the arms straight out in front, parallel to the floor. You shift your weight forward so the heels peel, and you slide your hips down. Come to balance on the balls of your feet. And from here, we're going into crow pose. If you know it, you go right into it. Otherwise, keep it simple. You lean forward. The knees go wide so the palms can come flat on the floor, fingers spread wide. The hips lift enough so your knees touch your triceps. And you just start to lean forward. And you lean slow enough to feel your body weight shift. Even if the toes don't lift, that's all right. At the heart of it, we're just trying to feel how we can shift our body weight, how we can control our center point, moving it from our feet to our hands. You take another breath or two, then you find your way to down dog. You float, you step, you take a vinyasa. And from down dog, you slide forward into plank. We're rolling to the left side, side plank. Left hand, outer edge of left foot. You can always lower that bottom knee. Stagger the feet. Lift the top leg, catch the knee, the toe, whatever you like. And from here, we're making our way to low lunge. So you can either roll back to center and step that right foot forward, or staying on the edge. You draw that right knee towards your nose, then you step that right foot up. The right hand's coming to the floor inside the right foot. Left knee lowers down, and you bow towards the floor for lizard. One forearm, maybe two touchdown. Inhale as you rise up. You're going to frame that right foot as we shift our hips back, straightening out that right leg. Setting it for Hanumanasana. So the right toes peel up. Now keep your hips over that left knee to start as we just fold forward. Getting low and long over that right thigh. And then on inhale, you're going to lift up halfway as you twist to the right. Taking that left hand across the right shin. That right hand starts to walk towards the back edge of the mat. And as you twist, notice this right foot. It's going to have a tendency to want to roll out on you. So you keep those right toes pointed towards the ceiling. And coming back to center, you fold forward over that right leg, or you start to slide that right foot forward, working towards your full splits. Wherever you are, let your eyes soften. Breath is smooth. Especially if you're working into full splits. Puts the body at a relatively vulnerable situation, so you don't want to try and fight with the body, trying to push yourself into it. Instead, you settle in. You feel the stillness in the pose. And nice and smooth. That right foot starts to draw back. You plant your hands and you choose your route to down dog. And sliding forward in plank. Side plank to the right. Right hand outer edge of that right foot. Stagger the feet, lower the knee, lift the top leg. Whatever you like. But you feel secure. Steady on that edge. And preparing for that transition to low lunge. You can roll the center and step that left foot forward, or you draw that left knee towards your nose as you then step the foot forward, low lunge. The right knee lowers, the toes uncurl, left hand's inside the left foot, and you fold forward. One forearm, maybe two touchdown. Inhale as you rise up. You frame that left foot as you shift your hips back. So your hips are over that right knee. The left toes point up. And you fold forward over that left leg. Then inhale halfway. Keep those left toes pointed to the ceiling as you start to twist to the left. Taking that right hand over the shin. That left hand walks towards the back edge of the mat. And coming back to center. You fold forward over that right leg, or you slide the heel forward, working towards your splits. And nice and smooth. Starting to draw that left foot back. Finding your way to down dog. And inhale, the left leg lifts. And we draw the left knee forward, setting up for pigeon. The left knee is outside the left wrist. Left heel sweeps forward as that right leg walks back. You can stay upright for your king pigeon variations, or you drape yourself forward. Then inhale as you rise up. And we started with that left leg out in front because we're transitioning or we're going into Vamadevasana. So that left hand's on the floor in front of us. As that right arm sweeps back. Nice open twist. Now you can stay right here, or you bend that right knee, catching hold of the right foot with the right hand. And you start to hug that heel in. Helps you twist the torso a little tighter. Starts to give you that nice quad stretch. And as that right foot comes in closer, you can take that left arm across your chest to grab hold of that right foot. And that right arm comes around your back, grabbing your left thigh. Nice and smooth, you unravel. Coming back to center. Plant the hands as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, you draw the knee forward. You place on the mat. That left leg slides back. That right foot slides forward. You can stay upright or you drape yourself forward. And inhale as you rise up. So be that right hand on the floor in front of you. And that left leg or left arm sweep back. You stay there. Or you bend that left knee, catching hold of the left foot. You start to hug the heel in. And if you want, that right arm comes across your chest to grab that left foot. As that left arm then goes around your back, grabbing your right thigh. Nice and smooth, unraveling. Your hands come down as you step back. And sliding forward in plank. And on exhale, you lower to the floor. You come to lying flat. You take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds of back bend. We're going to do cobra. So hands under the shoulders, elbows in tight, tops of the feet flat on the floor. And on your next inhale, you peel your head, your chest, your palms up off the mat. Baby cobra. And exhale, relax. Take a breath. And then next inhale, you rise once again. Baby cobra hovering the hands. Or full cobra, you start to straighten those arms. Peeling the torso up. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale. You rise up. Baby cobra, full cobra, or if you want, king cobra. When you're all the way up, you bend your knees, trying to bring the feet towards your head. But you keep those hands on the floor. And exhale, relax. You stack your hands, you rest your cheek. And hands on your shoulders as you press your hips to your heels. Child's pose. You tuck yourself in. Then inhale, you rise up. You sit to the side. Bring those legs out front. Paschimottanasana. The feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, you close your eyes. Then on inhale, you reach out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, preparing for 3 more back bends on our back. So the feet are flat, the knees are bent. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you push into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And on inhale, you push down to go up once again. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And on inhale, you push down to go up. And exhale, relax. Once you come down, you just draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And the arms alongside the body, palms flat, legs go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. You bend your elbows, hands against your low back as you send your legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. And coming back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth, you unwrap. Come to lie flat on your back, preparing for fish. So the legs are straight, the arms alongside the body. You press down into your hands and elbows. Lift the torso. You arc the spine. And you roll the crown of the head back. And on exhale, you lower yourself down. You draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. And taking the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. You release the knees over to left. And back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs. Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. And you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for tuning in. So great to have you joining, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.